and welcome to the Melbourne Semi Final of the Songwriting Prize 2020. I am Ali Taylor. I am the CEO and co-founder of Listen Up Music, the charity behind the Songwriting Prize. And I'm very, very pleased to finally be able to put on and talk about the Melbourne Semi Final, given everything that's happened this year. Whether the Melbourne semi-final was going to even happen, whether we were going to have it face-to-face or indeed in some form of online environment, being able to get the Melbourne semi-finalists together and put on this show gives me great pleasure. We have a lot of great music this evening. We have great stories as always. But before we start and I introduce you to our MC who's going to take care of proceedings this evening, for those who don't know a lot about Listen Up Music, we are a registered not-for-profit charity. We focus on music and mental health, and really for us, the biggest thing at the core of what we do is empowering musicians and music industry professionals to practice positive mental health. Very pertinent and very important, especially at this time with everything that's happening in Victoria, even more relevant to Victorians too. So being able to put on an event with connection and bringing communities together, albeit online, it's really pleasing to be able to do that. The Songwriting Prize is just one of many things that we do as a charity, and you can certainly go and check us out after the show this evening. But in the meantime, I'm going to introduce you to our MC for the evening. And it's a great pleasure to be able to have this lady in charge of proceedings this evening. She is an ambassador of Listen Up Music, an incredible musician and songwriter, and has supported us so amazingly over the last couple of years. If you were at the Melbourne semi-final last year in person, you would have had the joy of being able to hear her perform some of her original songs live. And given everything that's happening and given her connection to the Melbourne music scene, we thought she would be a fitting MC this evening. So it's my great pleasure to welcome to the show Juliana Barilaro.
Thanks. Hi. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you, Jules. Love how much of an effort you've made this evening. Looking wonderful. Yeah, that's why you're doing the show and not me. I'm just going to do the intro and then leave it to the professionals. So
I think a glow up was a bit necessary considering I've been in trackies every single day this week. So it's a nice change, I think.
Absolutely. And just before I hand over the reins and you introduce the beginning of the show and everything else, you obviously, I mentioned that you're a musician and songwriter. You don't go by your real name for your stage name. So can you just tell us a little bit about the amazing Sir Jude?
Sure. I guess Sir Jude, in a few words or less, is a I don't want to call it a project, but I guess it's something that I've been working on for quite some time now. And it's been really great to be able to write music that I've been working on for a little while and finally release it and show it to the world. And I miss playing live. I think like the show last year was probably one of the last like big shows that I did. So I definitely miss doing that. But I've just been using lockdown as a great way to, be creative and tap into that. Because at the end of the day, I mean, music is for everybody, and we don't write the music we write just for ourselves. We write it for a lot of people. So it's been really great to just sort of tap into that and try and, do my best, as I think everybody's trying to do. So I think this is a really big moment for Melbourne tonight. For everybody who's attending or performing or, whatever it might be, however you're involved. I just want to say, I think, hats off to you, because it's a lot of effort doing a lot of, things that, where it's a new normal at the moment. So just showing up is incredible and you're doing amazing. So I'm really excited for tonight. And I think we've got some amazing talent prepared. don't you think?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I was just listening to you, Jules, because you make a really great point about the new normal and how preparing yourself to do this and put yourself out there in a live environment online. It's very different to doing it when you've got the support and of your peers and people live next to you. So yeah, absolute hats off to everybody who's involved tonight and putting themselves out there. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing evening. And with that, I'm going to just leave you to take over the show, and I'll probably see you towards the back end.
All right. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Jules.
Thanks. Yeah, so everyone, again, hats off to all of you for being involved. I'll just go through a couple of the things about what tonight is about. It's all about connection. So all the songs that you're going to hear are songs that these artists have worked really hard on, but B, we found that we were seriously connected to them, and they're here for a reason, showing them to you tonight. So giving them the support for everything that they've been doing and for the hard work that they've put in, whether that's following them on Instagram or listening to their music on Spotify. I think any way helps. So just for going through a few prizes tonight. So we've got courtesy of Muso, so we've got instant access to the Muso platform, some really cool prizes from Studios 301, including like exclusive access to social events, and a lifestyle audio prize pack courtesy of JBL and Harman, and that's only just to name a few. So thank you to all of the sponsors and to everybody who's helped put this together, and to especially Ali, who is an absolute superhero for making this possible for Melbourne tonight, because I think this is something that we all need. So without further ado, I will gladly introduce our first artist, who goes by the name of Abbey Grace. Judges first, never mind. So our judges tonight, are we getting a little spiel from them first, Ali, or I don't know if I've got them on the running sheet. Oh, our judges, yes, sorry, apologise. So we've got Grant Hardesty, Maddie Herbert, and TBC. So we'll just get a little introduction from them tonight. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey. Hello.
Hi, how are you going?
So guys, do you want to tell me a little bit about yourselves and what you're most excited about for tonight?
Maddie, go first.
Hello everyone, my name's Maddie. I am the frontwoman and founder of Velvet Bloom. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I was in the Listen Up Music Award competition last year, and it was such an amazing experience. And I think that being in the room, the competition didn't feel like a competition. It felt super laid back, and it felt like everyone was just there to support each other. So I hope that tonight feels the same, and I hope that all of the artists are feeling super confident about themselves, because no matter what happens, you're all amazing. So on to Peter.
Hello, my name is Peter, and I did come on board a little later, so it's probably why I'm a bit of a TBC. But
yeah, and that is not right. That is not going on.
It's a cool artist name, if anyone wants another project. So I'm the head of community at Muso, and we're actually a proud partner of the Listen Up organisation. So we are part of the prize, and all artists who are in the semi-final will actually get access to our platform. And I'm really excited to be doing the judging this year for Melbourne. I've done it before for Brisbane, and I'm from Melbourne, so it's just going to be incredible to listen to all of you tonight, and a few familiar artists out there, but I'm excited to listen to even new artists that I don't know. So thanks for having me. And Grant.
Thanks, Peter. Awesome. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thanks for streaming and watching on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are. My name's Grant. I am 25 from Melbourne, and I was first involved with the competition right back in its first year, 2016, with my band at the time, Tempest Sun, and it was great to meet Ali and everyone at the now charity. And I've still been involved, kept in touch with Ali. And last year I was lucky enough to be judging the 2019 semi-final in Melbourne when we were there in person, which was great, but I'm sure tonight is going to be just as good. And it's great to be back again this year. It's nice just to be, able to do something musical for once instead of, for the last 7 or 8 months. And I think, the theme tonight is really important, connectivity. And this, for us, for artists, for musicians, music is all about that, gigging, whether it's yourself or whether it's just going to gigs. So to be able to be even online in whatever form it is, it's great just to be able to be involved. And I'm super excited to hear everyone and feel that connectivity for the first time in 8 or 9 months in the musical world, not just with our friends and family, actually in the area that a lot of us want to pursue for our livelihoods, or just for recreation. So it's awesome to be involved.
Well, Grant, I couldn't have said that better myself. So I thank all of you for being here and for being a part of this. I'm sure the contestants are going to be incredible. And as you said, connection is so important. And for, Listen Up to bring us all together for this, I couldn't think of anything more perfect. So, I guess now we can start with performances, I'm assuming. So our first performer, as I said before, I apologize for calling her on too quickly, and I'm sorry if I sparked some anxiety doing that. Abbey Grace.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Abbey. Good, how are you?
Thank you.
Apologies for that little mix-up before. You were like, hang on a sec, this is way too early. I'm sure.
Oh, put my tea down and run back to the piano. Oh, good.
Oh, cool. Well, do you want to maybe chat to us about how you first heard of Listen Up and, what the charity means to you? And yeah,
for sure. So I actually heard of Listen Up through my music school, Vocal Arts Studios. Last year, someone that I work with, Emma Gekis, or Emma Aphrodite, she was part of the competition and she's incredible. And I just really appreciate the work that Listen Up does, raising awareness for mental health. I think we've all been through times in our life where mental health might have been something we've dealt with, especially during this time and being confined. It's really easy to find yourself in a hard place. So charities like this are super important.
For sure. And the song that you're singing tonight, so obviously the theme is connection. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I actually wrote the song before I knew about the competition, but when I saw that the thing was connection, I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess this fits. So the song for me, I wrote it at the start of lockdown, and it was the first time, I think, for many of us that we've been totally just isolated, and it gave me a chance to kind of connect with myself and my own emotions, being so disconnected from everyone else. And for me, the song was about reflecting on your past mistakes, but also your successes and your fears and your dreams, and what they all mean to you and how you can build on each of those different aspects of who you are. And then also it's kind of about the uncertainty of life, and that unpredictability is what makes life so magical. And that's why I called the song Magic.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, I'm very excited to hear. Good luck. I'm sure you do amazing.
Thanks so much.
No worries. We'll see you soon.
You. All right, guys, this one's called Magic. Thank you so much for tuning in. So long goodbye. Oh, how time flies. These memories, they are echoes in my mind. Blueprints of the past I can't unwind, but I will build on them. I will build on them. I bought it without knowing where it stops. But isn't that the magic of it all? When you can't read the writing on the wall, but every nerve inside you screams, just move forward. Now I say hello to my fears and ghosts, the ones that I suppressed so long ago. 'Cause I know that they can teach me on this road. So I will build on them, I will build on them, 'cause their words are wise, and in me I trust to make choices when I don't know the cost. But isn't that the magic of it all? When you can't read the writing on the wall, but every nerve inside you screams, just move forward. Isn't that the magic of it all? When you can't read the writing on the wall, but every nerve inside you screams, just move forward. I will build on them, I will build on up, 'cause this life is fast, like a moving bus, that I bought it, but I don't count the stops. 1, 2, isn't that the magic of it all? When you can't read the writing on the wall, but every nerve inside you screams, just move forward. Isn't that the magic of it all? When you can't read the writing on the wall, but every nerve inside you screams, just move forward. So long, goodbye. Oh, how time flies. Thank you so much.
I wish you could hear all the applauses, because I'm sure everybody is applauding right now.
Thank you.
Applauding.
Thank you.
That was absolutely beautiful, Abby. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much
that.
for listening, and thanks everyone for tuning in, having a listen.
Anytime. It was an absolute
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
So, and so Grant.
Hi. Actually, because I can't see from this far away. Hi.
So
Hello.
Grant.
Unmute me. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
We're good.
I think we had a little trick up there. Like my internet just like. Anyway, we're all good now.
Story of my life. Abby, that was absolutely stunning, and thank you so much for bringing that song to the competition and sharing that with everyone. So first of all, massive congratulations on sharing it with us and getting this far. And can I just say, your vocals are just stunning, and the way in which you were accompanying yourself and the fluency on the piano and singing as well was just like,
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice.
What I really liked about it, that opening piano line and the haunting vocal just really it really fitted well with that lyric. And I just thought those lyrics were so smart, the way you bookended the song with the same open and the same ending lyric. I just love that as a story to the overall lyric. And I also wanted to say the melody that you sang on that line, "Blueprints of the past I can't unwind," where you had that soaring melody was just, yeah, and your voice was sort of like really, really came to a bit of a crescendo there. I absolutely love that. And in terms of the connection, the overall idea of connection, that line, "and me I trust," I think that pretty much sums it all up in just one line. But also the way I think there was a line there saying hello to your fears and your ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the way in which that sort of shows you having some form of past, hardship, and being able to actually confront that in your actions is such a, connecting with the bad as well as the good, to be able to get, something productive out of whatever your, specific situation or meaning behind the song is for you as the writer. I just thought that was really strong. And the one last thing I wanted to say is, overall, I felt as though there was a connection to the song through the songwriting almost being like a cathartic thing for you. To the whole idea of songwriting, not even just the song in itself, the whole idea of the process. So
thank you. When I wrote this song, it was really weird. Like, I felt like it was a song I had been trying to write for so long.
Yeah, right.
And then, I just sat down one day and I was like, okay, this is what I have to say. And I was like, oh, it felt so good.
And I think that's so important. I mean, it's so, I know I find, and I mean, I'm guessing probably the same from you, from what you just said, but so many times it's like you stop before you even start, because it's like, oh, I have so much to say and I don't know how to say it in like my own way. And then you just start and you do it. And it's like, there it is, I
feel like the important thing when writing this song was that the times I kept trying to write it was that I kept trying to not talk about the fact that I still have ghosts that I deal with, and like we all still have demons that we deal with. And I was trying to make it all positive, and being positive is great, but also we always are going to have things that we deal with, and I really wanted to make it real, and not being real was what was stopping me from writing the song. So bringing it back and just being real is what helped me get through it.
Yeah, that definitely came through. So I think you definitely
Same. I know I'm on the here, but
thank you guys. That's really nice.
Of course, anytime. Thank you for sharing that with us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. So just for everyone who is attending tonight, so obviously there's no tickets or anything like that. So we will post a donation link. And if you feel that that's something that you want to be a part of, you can just see the link below. It says donate at paypal.me/listenupmusicltd. And it goes a long way, of course. But again, thank you, Abbey, so much for being a part of this. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so our next act, or actually before I do that, I will say for anyone watching tonight, there are crisis lines in case anything heard at the event triggers any kind of emotions. We have Lifeline's crisis support number, which is 13 11 14, and Support Act support number as well, which is specifically for people in the music industry, which is 1-800-959-500. And yeah, so beautiful performance. I feel like I'm still reeling from that one. Our next performance is Mukul Jiwnani. So we'll get them up now.
Hi.
Hi, how you going?
I'm going well. How about you?
Good, thank you. Let's see, you got a guitar in your hands. I'm very excited to hear what you have in store for us. Do you want to tell us what you've got prepared?
Well, yeah. This is one of the first songs I wrote, and well, there's kind of a story behind it. It's about a guy who is looking for the solution to all his problems, and he imagines this person in his head who seems to be the kind of person who will have the solutions to his problems. He is the answer. So he tries to, so that's his alter ego, and he tries to self-actualize that alter ego, and in the process of that, he kind of forgets who he really is, and now he's trying to find who he actually is on the inside, instead of the person he thinks he has become.
Wow, that's beautiful, especially for the theme, and that's amazing. And especially this being your first song that you've written. Have you performed this before?
I've performed it at a couple of places, but not much.
Well, I did hear that this may be your first performance and online, and I just wanted to congratulate you for being incredibly brave to come up here, and I think it's amazing, and I'm really, really excited to hear what you have for us.
Thank you so much.
Well, without further ado, I'll leave you be, and I look forward to hearing it, Mukul. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I found my system rebel. I'll tell you a story of what happened soon. I found my sunlight alone. Reflect on the light I will shine on you. All mysteries soon answered by nightmares in dark black rooms. I met a child once at school. He told me I can't have a life like you, so he took the high road to be what's enough. He took the blame when the times are tough. He was a sailor on the sea of dreams, and he couldn't find his way back to me. I found all mysteries soon answered by nightmares in dark black rooms. I found myself down the loom. The dick couldn't find the things of his kind. A stranger I met, he wants me to see the things he could do. He wants me to be. He said I'll forget myself and the past. Teach me to be you. Teach me to be me. He said he'll feel low and dig deeper inside. This what that you felt, emptiness and pride. You want to reveal, pull me out of you. You know it be true. You found me believe. system reboot. You know what happened when I met you. I found my history's a fool. You were the light, I'll follow you.
I'm just blown away. I think either you hustled everybody or that was truly just like, I'm lost for words entirely. It was that, oh my goodness, that song was so beautiful. I thought, like, I know I'm not a judge, but I just immediately thought of Dave Grohl when you started playing those chords. Yeah. Like, it was very like original Foo Fighters kind of vibe. It was incredible.
Thank you.
How do you feel after that?
I'm still shaking a little bit because I haven't done this in a while.
To be fair, I'm like shaking for you because I could feel like just how passionate you were about that performance, and it just like, I think everyone felt that. You should be super proud of yourself. It was amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, I think we'll bring in Maddie for the judges' comments.
Hello, Mukul. It's so lovely to meet you. That was such a beautiful performance, and congratulations for your first ever online performance. That's awesome. So I've written some notes down. I absolutely loved the subject matter, and I was referring to your lyrics as you were playing. The message that you said at the start about self-actualizing your alter ego and losing yourself, but then going on that journey to find yourself again. That's so awesome, and that totally fits with connection. So that's really, really great. And I love the subject matter, obviously, of having a connection with yourself, because I think that's really important. You had some really great guitar licks, and I absolutely loved your guitar solo towards the end. That was so cool. What else do I have here? You've got some really stunning metaphors in your lyricism, and I love the build that the song went on towards the end. And I also agree with everything that Jules has said already. And I just wanted to say, Peter has said that she gets massive vibes of The Alchemist, the book, and also Grant had said that there's a super interesting chordal harmony. So yeah, congratulations. How do you feel after your first online performance?
Well, I wish I hadn't forgotten my own lyrics to the song, but other than that,
none of us.
I feels good.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Congratulations. That was such an awesome performance. Yeah, I know it didn't happen. Don't tell anyone. Thank you so much.
I think you did amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so I think we're going to bring in some of the judges and maybe Ali for us to have a chat about the event. As I said before, for anyone tuning in now, we have a donation link that we posted before. Ali, do you want to chat a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So obviously, given that we can't do the event in person, we would normally be selling tickets for the event. And with it being online, we don't really have a way of being able to sell tickets for that. And we actually thought it would be really great to have as many people coming in and supporting Victorians as possible. But as a charity, obviously, we need funds in order to continue to do the work that we do. So if you are able to spare anything to give to Listen Up, please go to the PayPal link, or if the PayPal link isn't something that you're familiar with or want to do, then you can go to our website and find out how you can donate to Listen Up on there. But yeah, maybe just some quick thoughts from the judges so far, and I see that our next performer has now joined us. So yeah, maybe some overview and thoughts generally. I know you've obviously given some great feedback so far, but yeah, I'll probably take myself away from the beautiful people and let you talk.
I think it's going to be a really tough competition.
I think so as well. I'm blown away so far.
Yeah.
You couldn't get two more like contrasting performances. I couldn't believe like the first one just so fluent, flowing, and then that second one just that unbelievably
it's like a raw passion.
And harmonic change in that was just like shifted you to like another like world.
Yeah.
We'll also have you all know that we're all talking in our own private chat.
Yeah.
And we're all just like, whoa, oh, whoa.
Good. Telekinetic.
It's a huge vibe at the moment. Like, this is the funnest gig I've been to in all of lockdown. So thank you all.
Yeah, me too.
It's so fun. It's so fun. And
I agree.
seeing you guys comfortable in your own element as well, just at home, it's the greatest. So we're really happy that you're enjoying yourselves as well.
Yeah, and as I was saying before, I think it's so much to like just show up is such a huge deal at the moment for anybody. And the fact that, you know, these artists have like taken the time to rehearse and to get their internet connection, you know, perfectly, and like it's really, really hard to do. So yeah, again, hats off to you for being
And
here.
congrats to you, Jules. You're doing such a good job hosting. You're a natural.
I'm trying. This is not usually like this doesn't come naturally to me. So thank you very much, guys. And you as well.
You're killing it. Absolutely killing it.
Thanks. All right. Well, with that, I think our next performer is ready. So we have Diamond Vargas. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you going? I think, are you there?
Are you talking to me?
I am. How are you going?
Sorry, the connection is so bad. I'm so sorry. I can't see you.
All right. No, that's fine. All good. That's all right. I think I just got a little notification to say that there might be like some connection delays, but just for the sake of making it easier for you, do you want to tell us a little bit about the song that you have prepared for us and maybe what it means to you?
Sure. So I wrote this song honestly after a big night. I woke up feeling very, I don't know if you can say it, very bad about myself, like the things that have sort of happened the night before, and like it just kind of put everything to question. Like it's the way, so it's I don't know why I'm the way that I am, and I think that it's more about the lack of connection, like, and the consequences of a lack of connection, and the inability to find it. So resorting to sort of other things like substances or whatever it may be.
Cool. Well, I'm really excited to hear what you have. So when you're ready, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm really sorry. I have to like, there's no intro, so I need to just like sing as soon as I start it, so it might sound a bit weird. Self-destructive, I'm going under, give me something, make me numb. So I will recall any unfit, call it fake, 'cause it's in my blood. Oh, explain how I still love you, though I can't remain so attached to all of my addictions. And it's a physical reaction to a chemical imbalance. So I am away. And I can let it go, fight less, but it's difficult practice when I have it's a voice in my head. Don't know why I am the way that I am. Don't know why I am the way that I am. All my life I've been on the run, from past distractions and all reminders. Use my vices to shut them all up. I like to say there's a time I go back to if I could, the day I breathe, have truth I want stuff, the things that I like. And it's a physical reaction reactions from chemical imbalance. Don't know why I am the way that I am. It's a typical distraction. I'm losing balance. Justify the means to be. Hard to feel you could understand. Just wanna tell you how sad I am, but you can't read what's in my head. You blame me for it, I hate me for it. Waking up with 100 regrets. Fake your love just to rob a weakness. Look to doubt so my mind can find rest. Don't know why I am the way that I am. Don't know why I am the way that I am. Don't know why I am the way that I am. Don't know why I am the way that I am. Sorry, I just have to pause it because it like is. Sorry.
No, all good. Thank you so much, Diamond. It was incredible. We were all talking in the chat, and everyone was like, "We just wish we could slow dance to this." You just seem so relaxed, and I could really.
I was smart because I was reading the chat. Yes.
Sorry, we didn't mean to distract you.
No,
I'm so sorry.
I've never been so nervous in my life. Anyway, thank you. Anyways, I got through it.
No, that's okay. You did great, and I think it's such a big deal, especially like when you're dealing with internet cutting out or just trying to control like all the extra things going on. You did a fantastic job, so you should be really proud of yourself.
Well, I mean, even before, 3 hours ago, I was stressing so much, and I spoke to Ali, and I just said I might be too anxious to do it and stuff. And honestly, he was amazing. He said it's totally up to you. I totally think that, but if you want to have a chat and we can run through it, and then you can make your decision, and it just reaffirmed that this is a really safe place and really supportive, mental health, and really genuinely it's what it says.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And I think, I say this about Ali all the time, but he's an absolute superhero, but you should be really, really proud of yourself for, as I think, especially if you're, and I would be lying if I said that I wasn't even feeling those anxious feels tonight, especially hosting, because that's not usually my thing. So I completely get how you feel, having to really push yourself to do something and push yourself out of your comfort zone, and you did amazing. So yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. I think we're moving into Peter for judging. Yay.
Hello. Diamond, that was so groovy. It's some pretty dark subject matter. It is. But I think we can all relate to it. And we've all been talking about how beautiful your tone is. And even though we can't hear you live, it still rings so true, and we really can feel it. So I want you to know that it was an awesome performance. So please pat yourself on the back. And I'm really just floored by these words and the lyrics. I think it's very relatable for a lot of us who are tuning in tonight, and just, your reaction to a chemical imbalance and really not being able to have a conversation with yourself about where you are, and just having that inability to connect with other people because what's in your head is hard to translate in the outside world. And I think we've all felt that in different degrees. We just think that you sounded so great, and you were there by yourself. You didn't have anyone behind you playing guitar. No one was on that beat track, so you killed it, and you should feel so, so good about yourself. Honestly.
Thank you.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Power.
Thank you so much.
It's all good.
How do you feel?
Thank you.
How do you feel after all that, Diamond?
I keep on forgetting that people can see, and I'm doing these random moves. So
no, you're fine.
That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening.
Of course.
It feels good now to have I was so nervous, but it feels good now that it's all done, and to be a part of this is actually amazing. So I'm so excited to see everyone else.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you so much for being a part of it. Again, congratulations. You did amazing. So, yeah, of course.
And you're doing
I think we cut her off there, but thank you. I think I know what you were going at. So, cool. So I'll just reiterate again for anybody that's just tuning in now. Crisis lines, in case anything you've heard at this event has triggered any emotions or something like that. Lifeline, you can see the numbers below as well. So 13, 11, 14 for Lifeline. And Support Act, which is specifically for musicians, 1-800-959-500. Congratulations to all the performers so far. You're all killing it. And it's really nice to sit back here and watch and to guide you along through it. So thank you, Ali, for giving me the opportunity to do this. Our next performer is one that I'm also very excited about, Bears. Shall we bring her in?
Hello.
Hello. How
So
are
nice
you?
to see you, Jules.
I know, you too. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going okay down in lockdown in the eastern suburbs. It's been
Yeah,
okay.
I know. Are you excited for tonight though?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm a little nervous because I haven't really been singing or doing much like talking to other people for a long time.
You're not
But
alone.
I think that it's just so nice to have my reintroduction into live performance with an event like this and for an organisation like Listen Up, which is just, they just do the most beautiful things, and it's just a nice thing to be a part of.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that better myself. You're definitely on the right track there. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the song you've got prepared for us tonight?
Yeah, so this song is a song that I wrote in, I think, April. Two of my best friends who live in Sydney, we're all planning to like go up to Sydney to see them get married, and they had to keep kind of rescheduling the wedding, like to reschedule the wedding, and then they eventually decided to cancel it and just host the wedding over Zoom. And I just thought that was, yeah, it was just so beautiful to be able to, because they've got a lot of international friends and family, and it was so lovely to see people from all over the world tuning in to watch these two people talk about their love for each other and this union. I just thought it was the most beautiful thing. So I wanted to write a song to commemorate that and to just, yeah, almost as my little gift to them in a way, just to write a song about how it felt to watch those two people just have such a strong connection and want to still share that with people, even though the big day couldn't happen the way that they wanted it to happen.
Yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of people can definitely, understand that. And I know a few people myself who've been through that this year. So I think it's meant a lot to a lot of people. And I'm really excited to hear it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel like this whole weird experience has meant that a lot of important events have had to be sacrificed. And I think in a lot of ways it's easy to say that doesn't matter, that people have been missing birthdays or weddings or pregnancies or just these, or graduations, all these events, they kind of seem small in the grand scheme of everything that's happening. But I think it's still something that you can grieve. You can grieve the fact that you're not able to have the 21st birthday that you wanted to have, or you can't have a baby shower, like this.
Yeah,
it's actually really sad that these things are having to be skipped. And I wanted to write a song that is saying like, it's such a shame that we've had to miss out on so many things, but it's beautiful when you can have people to share your love with, and you can still have people around you, even if it's online, like it's a blessing in a way as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it definitely correlates to the theme, so I'm very excited to hear it. So good luck.
Thank you. This one is called Calendars. Covered in chocolate, you can be my Valentine every day. No perils can stop it. Throw the calendars away. We don't need a plan to say that it's fate. Keeping your hand in mine is all it takes. Why get caught up in the spiral? Why we wasting all this time for? Future's about survival, and what we got is primal. What do you say? I don't really feel the weight, but all this waiting around's been slowly weighing it down. But the base has never crumbled, never changed, and the lights are still on, but might be less going on in this place. I know it feels kinda strange. We never needed the bells, but it's nice when the spell's underway. But it's never changed the way I see your face. Life isn't graceful, but you got the beat for us to dance to. The forecast unstable. Lucky for me, I got stability in you, and we might have planned for grander design. Nothing's gonna change that you are mine. Hit me like a gunshot, an avalanche that won't stop, and everything is blowing up, but I know what I got won't give it away. I don't really feel the weight, but all this waiting around's been slowly weighing it down. But the base has never crumbled, never changed, and the lights are still on. There might be less going on in this place. I know it feels kinda strange. We never needed the bells, but it's nice when the spell's underway. But it's never changed the way I see your face, and all the commotion when nothing is suspended in black and white. It might be unspoken, but we have a space in the light. Nothing is perfect, but perfection is closer to me because of you. Because of you, I don't really feel the weight, but all this waiting around's been slowly weighing me down. But the base has never crumbled, never changed, and the lights are still on. There might be less going on in this place. I know it feels kinda strange. We never needed the bells, but it's nice when the spell's underway. Oh, but it's never changed the way I see your face. But it's never changed the way I see your face. Covered in chocolate.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Seriously, those runs and your lyrics every time, I can't.
Thanks. I'm
I
not sure if
can't
the
handle it.
adrenaline helps the runs or makes them like a bit uncontrollable, but
Oh no,
it's
no, you definitely have
influences
control of them.
Okay, cool.
No, you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I guess we'll call in Grant for the judges' comments.
Hey, Bears. Hey, how you going?
Grant? Good. Feeling good.
I'm in shock, and we're all in shock. You should see our group chat at the moment. It's like it's going off because your voice, your control, those runs, your range, just unbelievable. And thank you so much to your accompanist. What was your name?
Thank
Sorry.
you. So this is Renee, who actually wrote most of the arrangement of the song, and it was. This is the song that we've actually worked on together the most. We generally struggle to write together because we have very different ideas. So this was really beautiful to be able to write this with her. So, and it's nice that she's here as well to play with me because I can't play it because it's extremely hard.
Well, and that's something that I was hearing, like the chords and sort of the harmony and the way that your vocal melody seems to navigate all those different changes, but so effortlessly and so fluently was just like mind blowing. And I love the variance that you have in those sections. Like it really changes up from that opening, very jazz-like vocal with the smaller start, and then where it sort of grooves on. What was the line? I think the harmonic change when you said, I think the future's for survival, around that line.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
I love the
it
way
kind of feels like that at the moment. The future is just about surviving.
Yeah, too real. But a couple of other things I just wanted to say at the start. You just spoke so well with your introduction, and they just set it up really well, like to be able to understand more so even what the song was about. The lyrics definitely did it on their own though as well. I love the I'm just looking at my things I was writing down hurriedly while I was listening to that. I had to sort of stop myself from just getting lost in it. And I'm like, I actually have to take notes on this because like I need to be able to say things back, but I was just like so lost in it. I love the line, keeping your hand in mine is all it takes. Like just the honesty and the rawness of that and the way in which like just connection between two people is just like all you need. I just love that. It was really nice. And also your overall message about this song, even though, you know, that wedding couldn't go ahead, it shows that it's more about like connection is all about, it doesn't just have to be, you know, physical. It can be through, you know, all these platforms that we've all been trying to use, and how overall it's company that's more than anything, and the way that we all sort of find our happiness, which I thought was, yeah, a really lovely intro to it overall. But I'd have to say something because Maddie, Velvet Bloom, is saying, "Miss Grant, can you please tell her that her vocal range and runs kill her." So she's in love. She's absolutely in love with it, and as are we all. I just think that was stunning, and thank you to you both. I think, you know, a lot of the time it's easy to overlook, you know, everyone that's involved, and the same with everyone that's involved in the charity as well. So shout out to Ali, shout out to everyone who's putting in tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think everyone who's involved in this tonight and over the last couple of weeks as well. It's just beautiful to see so many people come together for a great cause and want to share music, which is the thing that really connects everybody. So yeah, thank you so much for having me on here and for having me be a part of this.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime. Thank you for being a part of it. I think we all enjoyed it a lot. Thank you so much, Emma.
Thank you.
For everyone tuning in, you'll notice that we've got the Instagram accounts for all the artists that are performing tonight. So a nice little way that you can support them is just by giving them a follow on Instagram, following up with their music. Bears is actually distributed through Listen Up Music, so you can listen to her EP through their services as well. But next up, we have another incredibly talented artist, Julia Lostrom, who I'm very excited for. But before we do that, I just wanted to again congratulate all the artists that have been a part of this tonight. I'll say it again, but just showing up and doing what you do is huge. And you're all incredibly talented, and it's super inspiring for me, especially as an artist, to watch you all. So I really appreciate you sharing your art with us and performing. So thank you. But yeah, I guess we'll take it over to Julia.
Hello. Hi, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You look great.
Oh, it says you. Oh my god, I love the wings, the red lips. Looks so
Oh,
sweet.
thank you. I thought I'd try and glow it up a little bit tonight, considering I've been in my taxi most of the time. But
How good is just like lounging in like just trackies all day, every day? It's so good.
yeah, kinda. But I kind of miss going out and getting all dressed up and stuff. So it was a nice little thing to be able to do today.
I feel like
But do you want to tell us a little bit about what you've got prepared tonight? Maybe how your song correlates to the theme of connection and
yeah, of course. Yeah. So this song is called Walls. And it's really about a relationship that I had very early on in the relationship. And it was just like, when I love so hard, and I like wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm just like, ah, but not everybody's like that. And sometimes you need to let people be vulnerable with you. And this person really struggled to let down their wall with me. So I was just kind of like, okay, I'll give you some time. Like, you need some time, but I'm going to be here for you no matter what. And yeah, it's just kind of like an invitation to this person that like, I love you and I'm going to be here for you no matter what, but you need to figure it out for yourself first. But yeah, that's kind of what it's about. And it's really special because I wrote the song quite a while back, and yeah, I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited to hear it. I mean, I have heard it already, but I'm excited to hear you perform it. And yeah, congratulations for being here and for being a part of the semi-final and everything, and good luck.
Oh, stop it. This is cool. Everyone is so amazing tonight. Oh my gosh. Shout out to everyone and listen out as well. But here we go. Started out as friends, safe and comfortable. Saw you out again with a girl I knew. Feeling tense, where my mind go to, I can't stop thinking about you. I know you care, you do. See the way I look, don't play games, just be true. Tell me what you wanna do, you know me, I know you. Why you be impatient, baby? Why you hesitate? You can be my veins, rushing through me, or I can be your air. Breathe me in deep. You can have my soul, you can have my soul. Have it all. You just gotta tear down your wall. Boy, I caught your gaze. You gave yourself away. It's playing on my mind. Are you thinking about me? Show it if I'm the one you like. Give it all to me. Say that you want me, 'cause two can't be lonely. You can't, you do. See the way I look, don't play games, just be true. Tell me what you wanna do, you know me, I know you. Why you be impatient, baby? Why you hesitate? You can be my veins, rushing through me, oh, I can be your air. Breathe me in deep, oh, you can have my soul, you can have my soul. Have it all, you just gotta tear down your wall. You just gotta tear down your wall. No, tear down your wall. Tear down your wall. No, tear down your wall. Tear down your wall. You can be my veins, baby, rushing through me. I can be your air. Breathe me in deep. You can have my soul. You can have my soul. Have it all. You just gotta tear down your wall. Know you care, know you do. See the way I look, don't play games, just be true. Tell me what you wanna do, you know me, I know you. Why you be impatient, baby? Tear down your wall.
Yay! So good. I love this song so much. The arrangement was amazing, and I'm so glad that you got the live setup like that and you were able to do it. It sounded incredible. How do you feel?
That was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I miss performing.
I know it's a little bit like that. I have to say I'm a little bit envious of you all tonight. But yeah, it was incredible. I think we'll bring in Maddie for the judges' comments now.
Maddie.
Hello, Queen. Oh, that was such a good performance. So first of all, you look stunning, and the outfit and the soft pink pastel lighting is just absolutely beautiful. So my first note was so sorry, I can't read my handwriting because I had so much to write. Loving hard is something that I can definitely relate to. And I think that it's such a good message to be vulnerable when you love. And I think that's really, really wonderful. And that's the core of your song. And that really speaks to connection. The vocal effect on your voice is wonderfully wavy, and it's such a catchy hook. Oh my God, I'm going to be singing that all night. So thank you very much for that. And I love the backing tracks and harmonies. You did such a good job with the arrangement. And yeah, I think you're absolutely fabulous. So congratulations on your performance.
Thank you. You guys are such freaking queens. Oh my gosh.
Oh, stop. Yeah, it's such a beautiful song. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have a little comment from Peter as well. She was like, tell her about the hoops. I think she just really likes the hoops as well.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what? I actually got these from like Pretty Little Thing or something. I saw them, they're massive, and I'm such a hoop person. So I'm like, yep.
Yeah, I don't know that I could rock them that hard, but you did a fantastic job, and they would definitely like.
Yeah, you can wear a plastic bag and still look beautiful. Stop it.
Wow, congratulations, and good luck for the contest. You did amazing, and it was really, really beautiful. So thank you for being a part of it.
You're killing it.
Thank you. All right, so I'll quickly go over the prizes again for anyone that has just joined in. So we've got some really, really cool prizes for the winners tonight. We're taking 3 winners to the grand final through to Sydney. So courtesy of Muso, we've got instant access to the Muso platform, mentoring session, and sound by Big Ears Audio. Thank you to Studio 301, JBL, Harmon, for the other extra little prizes that we've got in there. Also a single release photo shoot package, courtesy of Ridley Street, an artist management strategy session, thanks to Fire Entertainment, and some really other cool little prizes there as well. So thank you again to all of our sponsors for being a part of something so special, and for supporting these artists. Okay, so our next performer is Seb Szabo. I hope I'm pronouncing the last name right.
Hey there.
Hi, how you going? Did I pronounce that okay?
You did. It's very impressive. After many years of having teachers, baristas, every kind of person mispronounce it. I'm very impressed.
I'm in the same boat as you. I feel your pain. I think I've had about 48 different variations of my name. So it's Are you excited for tonight?
Yeah, honestly, like just playing, like I've got like a setup, I've got a mic with reverb. Like if I close my eyes, I can fool myself into thinking I'm at an actual venue. This is really exciting. I've been looking forward to this
we're sending you all the love and energy possible. So I hope you can feel it through the internet.
Absolutely.
But what have you got prepared for us tonight? How does it correlate to the theme?
All right. So this is a song called "Even If You Break My Heart." It's a song I wrote or finished writing last year. So I was in a relationship with somebody who lived in Sydney, and we were going back and forth between the two cities. And we sort of made it through that for a while, and then eventually this person moved down to Melbourne, and we were trying to make it work here. And over time, we realized that there were things that we didn't see eye to eye on, as you know, it happens with relationships. But we were still kind of bound together by the experiences that we'd had, and there's a certain loyalty that develops through that, especially if you've loved somebody for so long. You feel, you know, like you care about them, you want to make them happy, and I think eventually you realize that the best way sometimes to make somebody happy is to let them go. But even when you do fall out of love with somebody and that relationship ends, so to speak, you're still bound together by the experiences that you shared, and with time, you know, the not so nice memories kind of fade away, and you're able to look back and appreciate it, the adventure of it all for its beauty.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a closure song is what it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're not allowed to make me cry, but I think I'm like almost there now. So thanks. But I'm very excited to hear it, and thank you for being so open and so vulnerable with us. I think it's really special, especially when you bring something like that to music. So I'm very excited to hear it. Good luck.
Alrighty. Hey everybody. I just want to quickly, before I start, I want to shout out to TAMMA, one of our participants who wasn't able to join us tonight. She was at one of my very first shows, and she's been an awesome support for a long time. So we're thinking of you, TAMMA. This is my song. Edge to your voice like steel. You say you want something real. Well, it's all around you. It's all around you, my love. Fingers dance across the string, searching for answers buried within your father's old guitar. It's all around you, my love. There's nothing more that I can do. Doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter what you don't, I will always love you. Together just feels so hard. There's no amount of time or space apart. 'Cause even if you break my heart, I will always love you. Whoa. All the ugly things we've seen, 'cause love isn't always clean. Oh, it tests you, breaks you, beats it down. It leaves you in the gutter with your fears and your sounds. Passion and history bind us like chains. Sweet memories of the harbor bridge shimmering in the rain. I might feel everything, you might feel nothing at all. Do you remember when we lost the joy of it all? There's nothing more that I can do. Doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter what you don't, I will always love you. Together just feels so hard. There's no amount of time or space apart. 'Cause even if you break my heart, I will always love you. If I'm the mirror in which you see the shattered image of yourself, is it you or me that's broken? Together feels so damn hard. There's no amount of time or space apart. 'Cause even if you break my heart, I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. Oh, you.
Thanks for that little ending there. It was great. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I think we were all blown away in the chat. We were all like, such Gang and Youth vibes. It's so good.
Oh man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being so incredibly vulnerable with us and for sharing that. Really, really appreciated it.
That's what you got to do, you know.
That's what it's all about, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll bring in Peter for the judges' comments.
It's me.
Oh, it's Grant.
Peter.
Sorry.
Got a haircut. That's all different. Yeah.
Can I just say, first of all, I'm so glad that I got you, Seb, to comment on. We feel like I had like these random picks, and like I'm just obsessed with that. I'm like speechless. I don't even know what to say. That is just First of all, we all said Gang of Youths vibes. Like we've got this like little group chat going, and especially that part when you sort of had that little throwaway line that was a little bit spoken. I was like, oh, like if it wasn't already there it is again. Like I love it.
Yeah.
And looking at that, like, you know, with your grand piano, I'm not sure if you can see, like, I'm sitting at my piano.
Oh,
like,
nice one. Is that
I wish I
the
had a
upright?
grand piano. Hey, yeah, it is. You know,
Yeah,
it's not a grand, but one day, fingers crossed. But it just, everything about that just appealed to me so much as like a piano player, singer-songwriter myself. It just resonated so much. And the whole theme of this, like, I love your take on connection with this song. That intro that you like so vulnerably opened up about and told us all about, I could just like resonate so much with that. And I love that you've taken the stance of both positivity and negativity within connection. I think it's like a lot of times it's really easy to look back on a past relationship and just be super negative. I mean, I've seen so many, like, never naming names, but, you know, so many people are like, I can't believe I wasted so much of my life. You know, it's like, are you serious? Like, you were obviously happy at the time, right? So, like, you should cherish those things. And I love that message behind your song because, like, it's something I've thought about all the time. Like, I think you really need to cherish those things and celebrate them. And I love how with this song, you've mixed the positivity and also the hardship of connection and how it's beautiful at the time, but also it's harrowing when, you know, you sort of you look back. But I loved it. Loved your intro. Loved how vulnerable you were, but also so nice that you shouted out to Tam that, you know, she couldn't be here, and also the others that couldn't make it tonight. That was just really, it was really lovely. Few lyrics. I love your opening line. Here's to your voice like steel. Like, how emotive is that? Like, we're so like there already with you inside that that emotive trigger point, you know, that's just like something that just cuts straight to your heart straight away. I was just like, oh, I love that. And the, you know, the line that you keep coming back to, even if you break my heart, I'll always love you. Like, it's just so, it perfectly sums up the overall idea of the song, which is what, you know, that chorus line, you know, should do. So yeah, I thought it was, perfection, really, to be honest. Like, I loved it. I could write it, so I'm just going to shut up.
Oh no, keep going. No, it's fine. It's fine. No. I appreciate it so much. Thanks, Grant.
Well, thank you so much, Seb, for being a part of this. And again, I thought so too. It was a beautiful performance, and it was an absolute pleasure. So
thanks so much for having me. This is like, it's a pleasure for me to be a part of this. But thanks to all of you guys for putting in the time and making it a special night for all of us. It's and everyone watching at home. It's a special thing for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks again.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
To TAMMA and Leea and Howlite, we we're really sad that you couldn't be with us tonight, but good luck with the rest of your music journey, and we hope to see you at next year's comp. But yeah, how are we going with our next act? Should we bring in the judges for little commentary, or? Yeah, there we go. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
This is getting so much harder.
Oh,
I really feel for you guys at the moment. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about maybe just, rolling dice, playing Yahtzee.
Yeah, just
lots to think about, lots to feel. But I want everyone to know you're all winners in our eyes. Okay?
Mama Peter.
Love that. Such mum energy. That was very cute.
I love this
everyone's been
mum energy.
so beautiful. Everyone's been so great.
Yeah, it's been really, really nice. I think I just like, obviously as you guys know as well, like performing online is such a completely different experience, and I think everyone's done it really, really well tonight, and it's just like pushed through quite well. So
yeah,
totally. It's like it's so hard to perform online, and I found like even with my online performances, it's just like it's hard to keep that energy up and like to really kind of like show your emotions, because you're like, I can't see who's watching me, and it's like hard to be able to get that energy back.
Yeah,
also,
for sure.
Knowing that everyone's just performing one song, it's really hard. And I know artists, the last time that I did judging, 2 years, last 2 years, I don't know, whenever I did it. Everyone, I don't know, it was like 60 years ago now. Everyone was like, I don't know how to connect in one song. It's really hard. Like, how do you get that rapport? And I think every single one of you have done it tremendously well. And it's something that I think even being in this state right now and having it being digital and being able to talk at the beginning, the introduction, just relaxing it, making it a bit more eased into, feels better. So hopefully you guys are just as comfortable as it seems, because you're really doing a great job. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so great.
Yeah, it's amazing how, so far we've had, have we had 6 so far, I think, and
7
or 6 or yeah, I'm not too sure. Or, there's maybe
6.
And like all the different takes on the theme, like you would think that there'd just be 1 or 2 different ways in which you could do it, but every one has been like distinctively and uniquely
super different. Yeah,
it's really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
All different takes.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very, very cool.
Well, Maddie, do you want to tell us a little bit about your journey since winning the songwriting prize last year?
Oh, yes. It was such an amazing moment when we won. I think we were all like, Ali was expecting the same kind of moment that we had when we'd won the Melbourne, or when we'd gotten through to the Melbourne finals, and it just wasn't, because my whole band, like, we all just like definitely weren't expecting it, and so we kind of all were just looking at each other like confused, and then like I slowly walked over to get the trophy, and like the whole band just like it was such a surreal moment, and I think everyone just like would have thought that we weren't as excited as we were, but we were all just in shock. Like, it was such a beautiful moment. And like, anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that. Since Listen Up last time, I mean, there's been Corona, so we haven't been able to use any of the prizes yet, but I'm so excited for them. Like, I was sent the Audio-Technica mic and headphones in the mail, and I've been using them, so that's really great. And yeah, like heaps of things have been happening. We've been doing like heaps of live streams and stuff, and we've got a really exciting one coming up at the Frankston Arts Centre. So like I performed there when I was like maybe 11 or 12, and I performed in Les Miserables there, and it's like a 2,000 person like theatre, and yeah, we get to do a live stream from there on the 29th of October, so that's very exciting.
That's a nice little full circle moment. Hey,
yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. I think I'm going to be very nostalgic. I might cry.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, in terms of like singles and for you guys as a band, like what do you have upcoming now?
So I think I'm trying to remember. The Listen Up Music Prize, I think, was just after we released DM Me. So yeah, that came out in 2019, and then this year we released Standards in March, and we just released a single called 725. And that was so much fun. Like recording that was so great. I don't know if you guys know the Grogans or Quinn Grundon from the Grogans. He's such a legend and such a talented recording engineer, and he was a part of recording this entire compilation vinyl that we're on. So we've kind of just been promoting that at the moment, and yeah, really trying to push it, and it's done really well. I'm really stoked with I'm really stoked with how positive the reactions have been for it. So
yeah, well, you guys are awesome. It's been such a nice little journey to watch, especially since seeing you at the competition.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and then playing at your gig as well.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, so it's been really nice to sort of see that, and that's all thanks to Listen Up. So thank you again, Abby, for making us all.
Yeah, thanks for connecting us.
Ooh, connection. Nice
connection.
All right, well, I think our next act is here. So we'll just introduce them. So they go by the name of Millington. Hello. I think we might have a slight delay. That's okay.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can. I hear that you are streaming in
Don't
from
have any sound
Thank
from
you.
the feed currently. I wonder if I've got it on mute. Hi, everybody. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yeah.
We can. All good.
Right, cool.
I think we have a slight delay.
Turn it up, maybe. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can hear me. That's awesome. I can't hear you.
That's okay.
Well, hang on. Well, you've got the live feed there, haven't you? But that's sweet. Okay, lovely. Hello, everybody. My name's Tom. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to communicate with you because I can't hear you. But what I can do is give you a quick line check, and you can give me a thumbs up as to if it is indeed going to. I can see nods. That's awesome. I think that's how we're going to need to communicate. So, cool. All right, then. Tell me what you can hear. You can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So, for those that are watching, thank you first and foremost to Listen Up Music for putting this lush event on. My name's Tom Millington. I reside in Melbourne when not locked down. I've been in the UK with my UK clan and my little Aussie family for the last 12 months, about a year and a half now. And this song is called Soul, and it's a journey from trauma and grief and addiction, depression, etc., to coming full circle to having fire in the belly and apply, I suppose, giving yourself the tools to get through said ailments. And so in relation to the connection theme, this song has enabled me to connect with a better version of myself, to be a better projection into the world, which we all reside in. And yeah, I'm just really, really made up to be here. We booked our flight tickets back to Australia the other day, so I'm quite excited about that. We're currently in my hometown of Stoke-on-Trent, and with my brother Tom at the helm. He's just kind of like walking me through this process because this is my first live stream. I'm going to stop talking, and and I'm going to just play on. I've done a little sound check over here prior to this, so I'll either get a stop from you guys or just kick on in, and I'll just carry on. Okay?
Thank you,
Lovely.
Tom.
Cool. I've been up for days trying to find a way back. Still off my face and I keep running away from everything I create. A voice said, hey, stop, wait, mate. You can't keep doing that to yourself and everybody else. As I keep on searching for my higher self. When the darker times arrive, I start to melt away. Please help, speak up, please help. I start to yell, don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Where you never told, bold and bright, like a flower you unfold. It can't be controlled, no, don't be a slave to your ego, no. Matter how young or old or how many reddies up in your back row. Can't get on, you're born with it. It's a choice to know it, or just be a test pilot. Ooh, just is what it is. That's how it is. If it exists, whatever God is, you are it. All of this. I've been up for days trying to find a way back. Still off my face and I keep running away from everything I create. Voice said, hey, stop, wait, baby. You can't keep doing that to yourself and everybody else. Woo! Oh, don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Don't you know? Don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Don't you know you're a beautiful soul? Don't you know? Don't you know you're a beautiful soul? 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 You never told, can't be controlled. No, don't be a slave to your ego. No matter how young or old, how many reddies up in your back row, they can't be bored. No, it can't be slow. You're born with it, you're living it. There's a choice to know, not just be a test pilot. Just is what it is. It exists, whatever God is. Oh, you are it. You're all it is. You're all it is. All of this, don't you know? Know that you are so. Thank you.
That was incredible.
I might need to use your phone to communicate with them, I guess, because it won't work on here.
Oh, wait a sec.
Is that why? Because it's the other way around. Okay, well, let's do that. So I'm just going to plug my headphones into the iRig. Cheers, boss. Thanks, mate. Okay, doke.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Yes! There you are.
Yay!
Hey, how you doing?
I just love seeing the light in your eyes when you could hear my voice. That was so funny. How do
Lovely
you
to
feel?
meet you.
That was an incredible performance. Lovely to meet you too.
It's I must have transcended something. It's quite early over here for being a musician. That was for me.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed it. I didn't try and I didn't look at it in a contrived way. I'm like, look, it'll just be what it needs to be. I had to obviously doctor the song from the master. So on this looper down here, I've got basically two tracks, the first and the second half of the song, with guitars missing from the first half of the track, effects missing from the second, plus the keyboard. And I kind of thought it through in such a way. It's like, well, I've got to deliver a performance, whether or not it's note for note or not. I've got to somehow make that work in the current climate. So that was my effort, I guess. And look, I'm happy. I'm just happy to be a part of it, to be honest. It's like, it's just a privilege to be here doing this. So
well, it's a privilege to have you. I mean, yeah, I'm blown away the fact that you were able to perform that well so early in the UK, and just have that much energy, and for us to be able to feel it from so far away and online. You did an incredible job. So thank you for being part of it.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I think we'll bring in Peter for the judges' comments now.
Lovely. Okay.
Hello, Tom. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, yeah, you too.
That was fantastic. I know that there was a lot of running around and so much to consider when putting together all of your tech, but it still was so impactful and super energy ridden and just laced with this high intensity that I would have loved to have seen live, and I'm sure all of us would have. So you've just done an incredible job. Like, we were all just writing the word shook in our group chat. We keep talking about our group chat, so lame. But it was just not what we were expecting at all. Like, we thought, yep, cool, like a rootsy beat. We love that. Like, really heavy content, but still rootsy. And then it's like rock and roll, and then it's reggae, and it's just, it's everything. And it was brilliantly done.
Thank you so much. Those are lovely words. And I think when you said that, kind of encapsulating, I suppose, again, I don't try and think, this is what I want the song to sound like. I tend to serve the song and when it's coming sort of through inspiration. And so, yeah, to hear you say those things, and certainly, the rock and roll, the reggae, the roots, these are all things that I've grown up with. And so to be able to put that into a soundscape is lovely, and lovely to hear someone like yourself obviously then say those things. Life isn't verse chorus, and I do try and stick to whatever the song needs to be, and without sort of going, but it hasn't bridged yet, or it hasn't done this. I tend to not think about those things and just try and be myself.
So great. Like, it doesn't even sound disjointed. It's such an awesome arrangement. It really felt flawless. And your lyrics were as intense as they were. They just melted into the song really well. I love the lyric and the phrase, "You're beautiful when you ever told." And I just think that really hits anyone talking to themselves and to others. So yeah, really hit the mark with the connection theme, and it was just awesome. So thank you.
Lovely. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it.
I think it really spoke to me when you said that you do things to serve the song. Like, I completely get that. And that's actually a phrase I use quite often.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for being a part of it, and for being so open with us, and for sharing that with us. I really appreciate it.
I feel very, very blessed. Thank you, sister.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. So we're coming up to our last performance shortly. But before I do that, I might just go over it one more time about the crisis lines, if any of you need them. We've got Lifeline's crisis support number at 13 11 14. Below, you can see them sort of moving around there. And Support Act, which is specifically for musicians, at 1-800 959 500. Thank you to Listen Up and to Ali for doing this for Melbourne. As all of us Melburnians are experiencing right now, it's super hard and quite disheartening that we aren't able to play music live, but being musicians, there's always a way that we find. I love you guys too. So yeah, thank you so much. And congratulations to all the performers so far. You've been doing an incredible job, especially under these circumstances. Playing live online is not easy. You know, you run the risk of like all the techie things and running into all those things that give us all the anxiety. So you've done a really, really great job. So congratulations, and give yourselves a little round of applause. And thank you to all of you at home as well, watching and giving these artists the support. Like I said, if you do want to support anybody, we've got a donation link for Listen Up. If PayPal isn't your thing, you can head to their website as well and find out how to donate. There's a little link below there. And for the artists in particular, have a look at their Instagram accounts, their Facebook accounts, all their socials. Follow them on social media. Stream their songs on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever streaming services suit you. Save their songs, share them around. If you connect with them, it goes a really, really long way. So thank you all for being here. And with that, I'll introduce our last performer, Carla Nisbet. Hi, Carla. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you feeling?
A little bit nervy, but not too bad.
Okay, nerves are good. You can channel those. It's all good.
Very true.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about the song you've got prepared for us tonight, and maybe tell us a little bit about how you got in touch with Listen Up?
Yeah. So this song is called Running, or Running From Me. This is the first song I ever wrote with one of my singing teachers that I have.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you. So I started songwriting 2 years ago. I was in year 11 at school. So this song was sort of about how I was going through, like, as you do in high school, you go through friendships that break up, you think they're going to last for a long time, and I was always sort of on the outside of that, and this was sort of the part, like, this sort of, like, means that I'm okay, I'm going to be okay, like, by myself in a way, and I don't always have to rely on people, and you don't, like, it's amazing having people to rely on, but if you've got no one, at the end of the day, you can, like, be true to yourself, be who you are, and I think it's just really important to know that you can get through things by yourself as well.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to, like, congratulate you on performing your first song, because I think that's huge. And yeah, you're super brave. Like, that's amazing, and I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I found out about Listen Up by my singing studio, Vocal Arts Studios. So one of the teachers, the word got around, there's a songwriting comp if you want to enter it, and I thought it'll be a good opportunity. I was never expecting anything out of it at all. Like, I just thought I'll just enter a song, see how I go, get some feedback, because I always enjoy getting feedback and growing from that and learning, and just to keep going and enjoying things. So.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're super happy to have you. Thank you for being a part of this. And good luck.
Thank you. Okay. More late nights, can't sleep, on empty, so weak. Daybreak on the horizon, just the beginning of the week. Big smiles on the show, so nobody knows. My battles, these cycles, begin to get old. Time for me to break away before you cause me more pain. I'm not the one to rescue you. Imagine what you're going through. You know I've been here before, so stop trying to slam the door. I have nothing left to say. This timing's all wrong. I need to move on. Take control on my own. Guess I've known it all along. I know I'm hoping for a change to begin, to be more than I could be. Moved on eventually. Time for me to break away before you cause me more pain. I'm not the one to rescue you. Imagine what you're going through. You know I've been here before, so stop trying to slam the door. I have nothing left to say. It's time for me to break away, but I can't do this all by myself. 'Cause all of this pride has got me locked up in this cell. I didn't wanna see who I could be, but now there's no choice. I know there's no running from me. Oh, how it feels like I'm walking on glass. So caught up, it's like I live in the past. Hoping for the day I can finally be free from myself. But I'm not sure where they need me to be. Don't always see the path in front of me. Don't get emotional, but I can't do this all by myself. 'Cause all of this pride has got me locked up in this cell. I didn't wanna see who I could be, but now there's no choice. I know there's no running from me. But I can't do this all by myself. 'Cause all of this pride has got me locked up in this cell. I didn't wanna see who I could be, but now there's no choice. I know there's no running from me. Running from me.
Yay, that was fantastic. How do you
Thank
feel?
you. Pretty good, I think.
Yeah?
Happy.
How did it feel performing your first song?
Oh. Good. I've written a couple of other songs like after this, but this sort of really resonate. Like, it's your first song. It's like
Yeah, for sure.
oh my God. So it really resonates. Like, it's sort of a reminder to me, even though like I was writing the lyrics, but like that was 2 years ago, and to look back, like it's sort of like I can't believe how life can change in 2 years. Like, I'm in uni now, I'm not in high school, it's just amazing how everything does change. And looking back on this, to think that I was in such a place to write a song like this, I'm sort of like, wow, how do things change so quickly, and how
Yeah, for sure.
time has gone so quickly as well.
Yeah, I like to say that music is quite prophetic. Like, sometimes we're giving ourselves little gentle reminders of what, like if you've written a song like 2 years ago or whatever, and then it starts to make a lot more sense to you when you're reflecting on it 2 years later.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It's so weird.
Yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations. You did an amazing job. We'll bring in the judges for some commentary.
Cool.
Hello, Carla. It's so lovely to meet you.
Hi.
Congratulations on your performance. You were so great.
Thank you.
And that is such a first song to have written. Like, I'm so impressed. So I really love the line, "I'm not the one to rescue you." I think that's really great, and it speaks to the fact that you obviously know your self-worth and that it's not your responsibility to save someone else, and I think that's extremely important. I felt super theatrical vibes from your track, and I have a background in theatre, so I think that really spoke to me. So congratulations on your delivery with that. And what else do I have here? Your lyricism really spoke to me, and I feel that your delivery really did it justice. I could see you really focusing on your vocal technique, and yes, that was super, super impressive. And I think that your song sums up connection really, really well. So also Peter asked me to say something. Let me just check our infamous group chat. She said, Mads, let her know that I love her storytelling and I can resonate with the subject matter.
Oh,
so yeah, congratulations. You did such a good job.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Well, Carla, congratulations.
Thank you.
As Maddie said, you did an awesome job. So I think that's it for our performances. So congratulations to everybody tonight. Give yourself another little pat on the back, another little round of applause. You did incredible. And next up we have, while the judges are deliberating, we have a cool little video of Teacher by Velvet Bloom, infamous Maddie, who you just spoke to. But before we do that, I think I'm going to bring up Ali. Sorry, I'm like trying to do like 4 things at the same time. But congratulations again. Thank you for being part of this. Yeah, so Ali, when you're ready, you want to come back?
Oh, hello.
Hi. You've been like man and tech man and cameraman and all the things.
This has not been easy, but it's especially because like we keep mentioning this infamous group chat, but there's all the messages going on in the group chat. Then there's the comments coming in through Facebook and YouTube. And then there's the part of me that adores original music. And you're just like, oh no, I'm supposed to be doing this. But, So yeah, it's been a challenge.
You're doing fantastic. So
are you.
Oh, thanks for being patient with me. I'm trying my best.
No,
it's been a lot easier, the fact that we've had such amazing talent tonight, I think.
Wow.
It hasn't made things harder, has it?
I just remember way back after like performance 2, and the judges were saying how are we going to judge this, and then after 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and they're like, wow. At first the judges are always like really happy to be involved, and then as the night goes on, they're like, why did we agree to this, Ali? This is the hardest thing you've ever got me to do. So
well, thanks for giving me this job.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm that I don't have to do that. And I can just sit here and talk to you all and congratulate you. So I'm really happy about that.
That's right. So what we're going to do, and normally for those who have been to our in-person events before, normally at this stage we would put up the house music and the judges would go into this secret room and they would deliberate, and then we'd come back afterwards. Unfortunately, we don't have the opportunity to do that. And I'm still looking at the fact that the judges seem to be in here listening to what I'm saying rather than going on their group phone call now. You were doing all the groups, group chats, group phone calls, everything. They're supposed to be going and deliberating now. And so we'll have a little bit of a chat about the evening, Jules, you and I. And then we do have the official music video for Teacher, which was the winning song from last year's Songwriting Prize, to show you as well. And hopefully, if the judges have been following their instructions all night, that will be enough time for us to then get all of the artists to come back and the judges to come back, or one of the judges to come back into here, because we're limited with tech with how many people we can have. And we'll have one of the judges come on and announce who the top 3 are, who will be going through to the grand final in Sydney next year. So with that, Peter and Grant and Maddie, go and do the thing that you need to do. And we'll see you here in 10 minutes. Does that actually? I'm just going to bring them up on screen so we can get live reactions from them.
The call.
We're live.
Oh, they're on the call while you brought them up.
Hello.
So, hi there. So do you need more than 10 minutes to call and deliberate, or?
We need more time.
We're having a group chat, and we're like here.
It's at the moment. That's really freaking me out.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, everyone.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, just one of you let me know in the group chat, the infamous group chat, when you have come to a decision, and we'll put you back in. Bless you, Maddie. And, yeah. And in the meantime, enjoy the chats. And Jules and I will just have a quick chat and remind people of some stuff, and then we'll show people that video.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right, just go and have a good time.
Bye.
Thank you.
That was a bit Inception.
Yeah. This is not the easy thing with me being on screen at the same time as having to do all the things. But I know, Jules, that we talked today about how difficult this whole period has been for Victorians. And I know that we're pretty open and honest with each other. I know that we've both had our up and down days during this this pandemic. How do you feel after hearing all of those songs and being a part of it tonight?
I feel a lot better. I didn't have the greatest day. I think it was just one of those like bad weather lockdown days. So it was really nice to immerse myself in something like this and just to see all the talent, all the hard work from everybody. I think the one thing that speaks to me most is just like how much people put into their music. I think we forget. We're so like fixated on what we're doing for our own music a lot of the time and what the next step for ourselves is. And, and you obviously collaborate with other musicians and you try to be, it's as social as possible as it can be with Instagram and all the things. But it's not the same when you're like listening to people live and you're actually hearing their stories and you're hearing all of that work that they spend 24/7 on. And I say 24/7 very literally because you're never not thinking about it.
No.
And so it was an absolute privilege to be, just to like bear witness to all of that. So thank you to all of the musicians. The songs were beautiful and you did an incredible job. And I'll say it 100 times, but just the fact that they showed up is huge, I think, because
absolutely
Melbourne's little heart is broken at the moment. And I think getting together and doing something like that was really special. So yeah.
I think looking at the things that people have posted online and the messages that I've received during the stream, I think Ella, who is Bears, summed it up perfectly. Loved performing with my best friend. Wish we could hug and kiss you all on the mouth and spread germs with you all.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's exactly right. So yeah,
it's true though. Like I think I was actually talking to a friend the other day about it, and I was like, in the event that there are children to speak to about this in the future, like we're literally watching history happen. But just the fact that we'll have to tell them like, yeah, we weren't allowed to hug. We weren't allowed to do things like that. And I think that just sort of sunk in the other day. And I was like, that is so bizarre. Like this whole experience is just so weird. But, without harping on about it for too long, because I think it's like the one thing that is just, we talk about every single day. I just think for the musicians tonight, it was such a huge thing to be able to get up there and share those songs with us and to be that vulnerable with us and to, let us into their little bubble. So I really appreciated it. So thank you all.
Absolutely. Well, what we're going to do now is just to give the judges a bit more time, because this is not an easy thing for them to pick the top 3 to go through, is we're going to show the official music video for the song Teacher, which is the song that Velvet Bloom won the songwriting prize last year with. And for me particularly, it's lovely to be able to share this kind of stuff because, people who have been on the journey and been to the semi-finals and grand final, and then they see the song and they see it performed. Sure, you can follow the artist and you can see that kind of stuff. But for me, being able to kind of showcase it as part of the year afterwards, just to go, look, this is one of the many things that happened to the people that were a part of our competition last year, kind of just shows people something that I constantly try to tell people, which is, just because you entered a competition last year doesn't mean that that's it for you. It's like, no, now that you're part of our community, you're always going to be part of our community, and we want to continue to celebrate and promote and enjoy the things you're putting out. So so being able to do this now, I think is great. And as I said, gives the judges a bit more time to deliberate. So without further ado, this is, as I said, hopefully it works. I've just been doing this in the background, so I don't even know, but fingers crossed, this will hopefully be Teacher by Velvet Bloom, the official music video. So it almost worked. The visuals were there, but for some reason, no sound, which is a shame because that would have been beautiful. I don't know why the sound's not working. I don't at all.
Well, for everyone at home, go to YouTube and watch it when you can because it's phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. How disappointing. So I'm just going to ask the judges how much longer they might need because that may depend on what we do in the meantime.
At 9:01, we got a little message that says still discussing.
Yeah, but that could be still discussing needing 60 seconds, or it could mean that they need... Yeah. So can someone please on the infamous group chat message and let us know how much longer you think you might need? Oh,
just press them a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry for those online. This isn't the greatest experience for you.
You know what, Ellie? You're doing a great job regardless. I think this whole thing is a little tricky. So,
yeah. And for all those artists that are still watching, what we would like to do when we do get the announcement of the top 3 is to be able to put as many of your faces on the screen so people can see who performed this evening alongside one of the judges who will give the top 3. So I can see one artist is in the backstage area at the moment, but if anybody else is still able to do that, would be great to have you
come join us, guys.
Sing a song from Amy Cooper. I don't know if that's aimed at you or me. I'm hoping it's aimed at you because absolutely.
No, it's definitely for you.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. Oh, apparently they're waiting at the Spence. Oh, Ben Trelado, who was a wonderful grand finalist from last year.
I cried when Ben performed last year. I've never forgotten that performance.
He was incredible. And
legend, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you very much. Alison, take your time. Time for a joke.
Wow. Yeah, a friend of mine asked me, they were like, are you gonna like bust out the jokes tonight? And I was like, it's not really my thing. I'm not funny. Like I could try, but it would be really horrific. But thanks, Alison, for suggesting.
For the suggestion, yeah, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a few suggestions or requests for us to do a duet or sing together. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to see more of these comments.
Do you know what we might do while the judges are giving them the last couple of minutes? We might just bring. So there's 5 of the artists have now come back into the studio. What we might do is just bring some of them back on screen just to have a little chat to them about what their experience was. So I'm going to remove me and add them, and Jules just have a little chat to them. If that works. Let's see.
Welcome back.
Hi. How are you doing?
Hey.
How's everyone going? How are you feeling?
Good. That was so fun. Everyone did so well.
I know you all did fantastic. I still I was so envious just watching you perform, but also I have no idea how you did so incredibly. It was amazing.
It's definitely nice to get in a performance this year, even if it is over the internet. It's great.
Yes, sure. Okay, I think our judges are almost ready. So we got. Okay, so I think we have Kula coming in. Is that right? Yay! Here we go.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Whoa. So many people. This is glorious. Oh, guys, I can't say enough how amazing it's been to be a part of this. All of us, just as you know, took a long time to deliberate because we were blown away by each and every one of you. I know it's such a generic thing to say, but it was just top tier talent, top tier feels, and you should all be so proud. So round of applause. Yeah.
And Peter, just before you announce, I just want to say to Maddie and Grant, who currently can't be a part of the studio because we only have a limit of 10 people, but just wanted to say a massive thank you to Grant and Maddie, and obviously yourself. Oh, there they are. Hey. That's it. We'll stuff the studio full with as many people as we possibly can. But yeah, thank you to all three of you for your sterling work this evening, and I'll do some thank yous at the end. But yes, on behalf of Grant and Maddie not being here, thank you very much for your stellar work.
Praying hands. Thank you. On behalf of the judges, you're welcome.
Oh, wait, what?
All right, I think we've made everyone wait a while. Hey.
Ooh.
I'll
Okay.
pick you up, Grant.
So, who wants to start off?
Okay. I will do it. I will do the thing. But like I said, incredible. And I just want to do a shout out to every single one of you. We heard some insane guitar work. We heard some incredible arrangements, so original. Every single theme of Connection was diverse as heck in every one of your songs. So that is something that we were blown away by. So the top three, we have, in no particular order, I must say. The first finalist is Abbey Grace.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, we might have just heard my mum scream a little bit.
I was like looking to see who did the scream. It was in the background.
That was my mum on the couch.
So, Mum. Oh, it's so
very much,
granted.
guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you, and you kicked off such an awesome night. And now the next finalist. Do we just want to do, are the other judges here at all? No, they're not. Okay. The next finalist is Miss Bears. Woo!
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Woo! Yay!
Ella and Renee, congratulations. You both deserve it. So get Renee in the shot if she's there. Go team.
Sitting on our lounge and floor.
Well done, guys. And finally, the last finalist, but you're all finalists in our hearts, and you've all done an insane job. So thank you so much. But the last finalist going into the final of the songwriting competition is Seb.
All right. Sweet.
Congratulations, everyone.
Oh,
You
that's so
guys
cool. Thanks, guys.
killed
Thanks,
it.
Peter. Hi, by the way.
You're so welcome. Hey, man.
How's the pinky? Is it okay?
Oh man, she's broke. Well, she's
Looks
fixed
healed.
on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys made my pinky feel so much better tonight. So thank you. But thank you, Millington from the UK. Amazing. Everyone from your bedrooms, lounge rooms, wherever the heck you are, just incredible work. And we just, like I said, the group chat was going off. Everyone just absolutely slayed, and I hope that you all continue to perform online. For those of you who did your first time live streaming, you aced it. Please continue to do it. We can't wait to see you live in person. Let us know. We'll come to all of your shows. So thank you.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. You've all been amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much to everyone. You guys did an awesome job. Doing this online is so hard, and you absolutely killed it. It was a pleasure to just hear all of your songs and to be a part of that. So yeah, thank you for sharing with us, and good luck with anything and everything music-wise and life-wise. You did incredible. So yeah. Oh, you're all back.
Oh wow! I managed to put everyone back in. I did so well. I did so well with the tech until this moment. So everyone's gonna.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye. So yes. So congratulations to all three of our grand finalists. Honestly, from a live stream perspective, in comparison to the live in-person shows that we have, we had such incredible talent from Melbourne. We always have such incredible talent from Melbourne, and we absolutely love going to Melbourne every year as well. And this was the first year out of 5 that we couldn't get there to do the show, which is so sad. But to your point, Jules, earlier, you know, everybody showed up and was not easy to get up and do what they did. And you know what? 8 incredible songs, but also 8 incredible stories. Like we always make a big deal of this, that the lyrics or the words, even a short phrase or a short part of a verse or a chorus can make such a big difference to somebody, something that they resonate with or something that they need to hear. And so it doesn't matter whether you have gone through to a grand final or not. You have no idea how much you may have helped someone or touched someone or supported someone through such incredible music. And I said it openly before, how the judges were able to decide, I'll never know. But yeah, it was just an incredible evening. So thank you to Jules as MC and to our wonderful judges who are back in the room for the last time. And yeah, and obviously to our sponsors and to all of our performers and to everyone that tuned in online. One thing that was not really public knowledge before tonight, but we have made the decision as an organization to push back the grand final to the end of January. We pushed back our Melbourne Semi Final to this date to give Victoria as much chance as possible to have a face-to-face live event. What we've decided to do is that is push it back. Instead of in November, we're going to have it at the end of January to give those 3 Victorian artists the best chance possible to get to the grand final, and also to kick off 2021 with a bang, as opposed to you know,
everything else that happened this year.
So hopefully we'll see as many people there as we possibly can. But yeah, what an event. Judges and MC, any last comments from you? I shall duck out and do a French exit.
Yes. Thank you all so much for making my night. Actually, we had so much fun judging because you were all amazing and unique. And yeah, we were just saying, like, all of the subject matter was extremely different, but it still all fit into the theme of connection. So thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for being vulnerable with us. We really appreciate it. You're all amazing.
Yeah, massive. Yeah, I completely agree with everything Maddie said. It was tough to decide, and we went back and forth quite a lot. Yeah, but I mean the overall, you know, with the night shone through, and we had, you know, we were very privileged to, you know, listen to it all and be part of, you know, a night that has brought, you know, a great community together, performers, listeners, any part of the music industry. I mean, I think everyone has their place, whether you're just a appreciator, if that's a word. Yeah, it was awesome. And thank you all to Jules and Ali. Thanks.
Yeah, amazing. Another thing is, like, make sure if you're watching at the moment, like, go and follow all of these incredible musicians. They're so amazing, and they couldn't need your support more than they need it at the moment. So yeah, please follow them, and please show them your support by streaming their music or following their pages.
It's the most
important. And make sure that if you really did enjoy tonight, you donate to Listen Up.
Yeah.
If you want to make sure that we can do more of these, and
There it is.
Love it. Thank you for watching. Get around all the artists. Oh man, I'm just so floored by the talent that Melbourne has. Never felt prouder. And Jules, thanks so much for being a killer MC. You
You guys made it so much easier for me, so thanks for being here.
Man, what a good group. What a good cool gang.
Lovely. You did such a good job, Jules. I don't know how you did it.
Thanks, guys. I was freaking out 95% of the time, but yeah. Thank you for your comments and for making these artists, you know, giving them that reassurance and giving them that confidence, and yeah, it goes a long way. So congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. As the judges mentioned, donate to Listen Up, follow all the artists. Thank you for all of your support. Thanks for having me as your MC. And thank you most of all to Ali and to Listen Up for